All right, Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Krakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect. All the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. So this is a this is a redo lesson because I actually did this. I just did this lesson, but Satan was messing with the video. Lord willing, this actually gets recorded. The past one was recorded, but I've been having the issue, not lately, but it's happened before months ago in the past, to where my screen record, it'll record the lesson, but it won't allow me to stop the lesson to save it. So that happened to me. So I'm redoing this lesson, okay? So as you can see from the title, Sufferings and Comforts, because in this truth, we're going to have both. We're going to go through sufferings, okay? We're going to go through things, and we're also going to have comforts, things that they reassure us. So, I'm going to let the scriptures talk. This is Second Corinthians chapter 1, starting at verse 5. It says, "For as the sufferings of Hamashiach abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Hamashiach." So let's look up this word consolation. So Satan don't fuck with it. We got everything pulled up already right here. So this is Strong's G 3874 Paraklesis. It says a calling near, a summons, importation, supplication, entreaty, exhortation, admonition, encourage, consolation, comfort, solace, that which affords comfort or refreshment, thus of the messianic salvation. So the rabbis called the Messiah the consoler, or the comforter, because that's what Yahushua is. He's our comforter. The scriptures, that's why it's called the comforter. All right, it's because that's the spirit. All right, so when you're going through things, you have the spirit, you have Yahushua literally to comfort you, man. When you have an issue, you do what? You go to the law, okay? You go to your brother, your Akim. The Akim is a big comfort in this truth, man. One of the main comforts. Don't ever take the Akim for granted. All right, because you can lose it. All this truth, you can lose it, okay? Yahweh Shemashai has given you the truth. All right, that's a big deal just in itself. All right, the scriptures say that there's should be many more that perish than shall live. Roughly paraphrasing, as a wave is compared to a drop. So for you even to know the truth, whether you make it or not, you already in a minute percentage. Now to make it, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? I make it, Lord willing, you make it. That's a big deal. So don't take anything in this truth for granted. Don't take it lightly. Take it cheerfully, man, including the sufferings, because suffering is a part of this thing, man. Nobody's just going to get in the kingdom with all comfort, okay? Yahushua is not going to pat your back all the way to the kingdom. And nobody's going to suffer all the way into the kingdom, okay? Of course, we are going to go through things. You might lose a woman, okay? You might have to, not see your child every day. You might lose a job. You might be broke with a bag with holes in it. Okay? Things happen. Your car might get messed up, break down. Things happen. Okay? Keep your faith and move on. Verse 6. It says, and whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation. Now that's bad. That's a bad scripture. Starting off, it says, whether we be afflicted, we're being chastised. Why? Because the Most High loves us. The Lord said, he who I love, I chasten. Okay? We're his children. Yashala, the prince of the power. Okay? We always make the comparison that because you have so much love for your child, you correct them and measure Okay, if your child's trying to run across the street and ain't looking both ways, you're gonna discipline them so that they don't, so that they get it in their head that, hey, look, you got to be more careful because you don't want them to get hit by a car. Because if you just let them keep doing that, eventually that's what's going to happen. That's what it's going to lead to. That's why correction is so big in this thing. I'm trying to correct you, or the Akim that's above you, the apostles and the elders on down. They're correcting us in measure because they love us. They look after our souls. Okay, they're servants to us. So that's why they're being hard on us, from Apostle Tahar on down. Okay, it's for your consolation, for your comfort, and for your salvation, which is effectual in enduring of the same sufferings in which we also suffer, or whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation. Okay? Verse 7, it says, and our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as ye are partakers of the sufferings, so shall ye be of the consolation. So nobody, like I said before, you're going to have the other. Okay? You're going to go through things. Okay? This is Babylon. All right? You might lose a job. You're going to bounce back. It's cool. Okay? The Most High, when I was doing the video before, I looked out the window over here and there was a piece of bread on the ground and it was like 5 or 6 birds coming up and eating it. Okay? I made the comparison that the Most High is so bad, he had somebody drop that bread out there to do what? To feed those birds. The Most High clothe and feed the birds. Will he not do the same for you? Everything is already written. Our story is already written. We just got to play it out. We don't know how it's going to end, but we just got to play it out and trust and believe. If you are of the Most High, if you are his, nothing can fall from his hand. He already got a plan for you. Everything is being laid in place right now. Okay, that's why we call him the great chess master. Because he's setting up, it's something that happened right now that's going to affect you when Jacob's trouble comes. I don't know what it is, but the Lord's putting things in place. Okay, it's like a domino. When one domino falls, the other one, another one, another one, and eventually that last domino is going to fall. And that's how everybody's life works. And it's intertwined. Okay, our stories are intermingled together. To my domino affects his domino, affects his domino. So we're all going to go through these sufferings. But guess what? We are going to get these comforts too, because we have the Akim. That's a good resource right there. Okay? To have your brother, to have somebody that's in the fray with you. That to know that you can depend on this brother. Okay? Because what? What's out there? The 2/3? These niggas ain't got no morals. These niggas don't got no standards. When you really break it down and look, that's what you got. That's what you got to go back to. That's what you got to look forward to with these niggas. These niggas. That's why it's so beautiful how the Akim is always there for you. Use your resources, dog. Use your resources. That's all I'm saying. Verse 8. For if we would not, brethren, have you ignorant of our troubles, which came to us in Asia, that we were pressed out of measure, above strength, insomuch that we despaired even of life. Okay? That's what we say all the time. Man, I can't wait to get out this bitch. I can't wait till America destroyed. You having a hard day at work, like, man, fuck. How long? I know we all feel like that. We all feel like that. And they felt like that back then. But I'm gonna keep reading. It says, but we have the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in the Most High, which raiseth the death. Okay, so even though we feeling like, man, we want to get out this place, that's at that point in time. That's when you need the comfort of the Akim. That's when you need the comfort of the scriptures. Okay, to pull you back up, and set you right. Because you can keep feeling like that and feel sorry for yourself and sulk. And, what you going to do? How are you going to be productive? What does that do? How does that forward the gospel? How does that push this truth? It doesn't. It doesn't edify. It doesn't build nothing up. But Yahweh Shem Yashai does. Talking with the Akim, letting them give you scriptures, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going to build you up. That's what's going to put you in a place. And ultimately, it's through Yahweh Shem Yashai. Okay? Because that's how we're going to get out of here, man. We can't get out of here on our own. He has to put that spirit in us to build us up to get out of here, man. And that's the end goal. That's the salvation. It says, verse 10, who delivered us from so great a death, and doeth deliver, in whom we trust, that he will yet deliver us. All right, so that's plain right there. The salvation, being delivered. And say, that's Yahweh Shai's name, the deliverer. All right, he is salvation. Deliverer, it's the same thing. All right, that's the end goal. So with that being said, man, you're going to go through it. You also going to get comfort. It's a balance. The Lord made one and one, okay? He's a balanced power. He wouldn't let you go through life just getting kicked and pushed and never, have any joy whatsoever. But he's not going to just let you skip and dance and do whatever, you know what I'm saying, to get into the kingdom and not be chastened, okay? The Lord chasten whom he loves. All right, so you're going to go through some things. You're going to have some comforts in his life. Just make sure that you're doing the right thing, that you can prevent as much bullshit as possible. All right, with that being said, I want to give all praises, call law unto Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Karkadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. Shalom.